Happy July 4th. Today on Suncoast View, we talk about your views on Suncoast housing costs. Many of you have some strong opinions. We'll show you our Facebook feed.
It is Independence Day, and what better way to celebrate than a spectacular fireworks show? We'll tell you where to go right here on the Suncoast.
And the West Coast Black Theater Troupe is here to preview a rousing musical comedy perfect for the entire family. All that and more right here on Suncoast View.
Welcome to the show, and welcome back to Nate Jacobs from West Coast Black Theater Troupe. Great to have you.
Glad to be back. Always a joy and a pleasure.
Always a joy for us. We always get entertained.
Everybody
got some great
looking patriotic today.
I know.
Speaking
How
of
about this?
entertainment, big day, parades, pretty much happening right now. Fireworks scheduled for tonight, so no matter how you celebrate, something for everybody.
Yes, it's nice. It's summer. I mean, we're
Yeah.
truly in summer now, and I don't realize until there's a holiday with the name of the date in it. That's always helpful to me.
June went somewhere, and I'm not sure where, but we are firmly into July and our summer season. And what better way to celebrate summer here on the Suncoast than with ice cream, because we are all about the little sweet treats. And a great place to do that is Orange Octopus, and we welcome Kim back. Great to see you.
Thank you. You also.
Tell us what we're making today.
Well, we're going to do a raspberry sorbet toasted coconut float.
Ooh.
And we're going to be a little festive with some red, white, and blue cones and a nice traditional banana split.
Okay,
that sounds
great.
good.
Some good ideas for things to make with the family. Remind us quickly where Orange Octopus is located.
We're on the south end of Siesta Key, right over the South Bridge, Stickney Point, and we're in the Captain Kurtz Plaza.
All right, and easy to access there right off the
Yes.
bridge, so definitely worth a trip over to get some great tasting ice cream. We'll be joining you in just a little bit to enjoy that. Joey pointed something out that I think everybody should see if you don't typically get to the newsstands or walk by. The British edition of Vogue is featuring an American star we know well. Look at Oprah Winfrey and how stunning she looks in this cover photo. She's wearing a custom-made taffeta gown by Stella McCartney. I love that it's custom made.
Classic.
I mean, she's Oprah, but doesn't she look absolutely
Yeah, it's
amazing?
not the gown. She just looks awesome.
She does. She looks really
Incredible.
good.
And
Maybe
the
that's what
pictures-
retirement does for you.
Well, you know what? She just radiates positivity and beauty, and I think it comes out in. I'm a huge Oprah fan.
Oh, I am too.
confession.
I am too.
And the pictures in the issue are even more beautiful. I mean,
I
they're
wonder if that's
really
historic
gorgeous.
for them with a black woman on the cover.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
That
Good
is
question.
phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I thought she looks just great. And Joey had pointed out to us a few months ago, and Nate, if you have not ever listened to her podcast on the making of Oprah, kind of with the producers behind the scenes, it is a great
I wanna hear that.
listen. It really is. It entertained me, and I'm not entertained easily, all the way to Atlanta in the car. I mean, episodes, I think there's 3
Yeah,
episodes.
3 episodes called Making
Have
Oprah.
to catch that,
It's
yeah.
really, I
Yes.
mean, I've re-listened to it because it's inspiring. Because it isn't just whether, you know, I'm interested obviously because we make TV, but it's about anybody who is kind of forming their brand and trying to find their purpose, and you get to hear some of her struggles. It's really, really
And
inspiring.
her positivity really comes
And
through.
who doesn't like Oprah? That's the
Right.
strange thing. A lot of people like a lot of different people. You like people I don't like, but we all like Oprah. So there's something that she's got that is really, really
There
special.
are people that don't like her, and it's interesting to me because I think what they don't like is that they don't like the influence that she has. But when you look at what Oprah has used her platform for, it has always been to make people's lives better. She really doesn't give, you know, haters a platform. She's really just trying to help
Always
people live their best life.
Trying to strive for
And that's why I hope she doesn't run for president, because somebody's going to hate her then. Don't go there, girl.
Yes, I don't want it.
Lose her influence.
Stay positive.
How many people are reading books because Oprah made it very popular?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Great point. Great point.
I listen
So-
to her Super Soul Conversations. That's another podcast she has every morning because she'll interview different people and from all different backgrounds. It's really very interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know. A little bit of an Oprah
All
update.
Oprah all the time.
In case
is-
you were
is-
wondering.
You're inspiring, Joey.
All right, it is time for our first hot topic, and it is a holiday week, of course, with July 4th falling today on Wednesday. That means nobody's going to get much done at work tomorrow. An Office Pulse survey says it's not as easy to take a vacation day to get that extended weekend when it's a midweek holiday, so more people just suck it up and work Thursday and Friday. 30% report they expect to be tired or hungover Thursday. And no doubt that is helped by a 40% boost in alcohol sales for today's holiday. 60% surveyed are taking vacation time Thursday and Friday, and managers admit it has been a staffing disaster because everybody wanted Thursday and Friday off.
I'm so glad because that means we won't have much traffic when we drive to work.
I have noticed that this week, that people, I don't know if they're not here, I do think people are in town, but they are not up going to work when we are up going to work.
No.
What time
Traffic
is
has
that?
been light. So I come down the highway about 7:30, and 75 has not slowed down once this week. It's amazing.
Wow.
That's great.
I think people should just take the days off rather than, and not, this is as much for me as anybody else, but rather than showing up at work and not really doing anything, just go ahead and take the days off. Give yourself a full day. You know, I think we all, we half unplug or we half take a day off, and that doesn't really recharge you. So, you
Good
know,
point.
But
keep
that doesn't work
productivity
in
up.
television. I mean, the show's got to go on.
That's true.
You
Or
got to write
theater.
something, or in theater,
We had one
right?
day and we're back in rehearsals on Thursday, so
Right.
we're full-fledged for this show
Wow.
coming up.
And for the record, check on us tomorrow because we don't plan to be part of that 30% that's tired or hungover. So we'll be just fine.
Absolutely. We may look like it, but
Right. Remember that tonight, people. All right, well, the New York Times posted an article last week that's been a huge talker in so many places about how the city of San Francisco is a case study on how housing costs affect the economics of everything else in the area. So our ABC 7 Facebook page then asked the audience what you think about the cost of living here on the Suncoast, and many admitted to finding affording it and other things quite a struggle. So we've picked some posts to talk about here. Sandy said, I live in Sarasota and it's extremely high, meeting the cost of living. I'm a single mother. I have to work 2 jobs to make ends meet. Dave said, if we hadn't bought our home in North Englewood 3 years ago, we wouldn't be able to afford the same house today. Real estate inflation is absurd. Although, Dave, good when you're a homeowner now, so be careful what you worry about. And Victoria says, it's way less expensive than New Jersey and way less expensive than Hawaii, with weather almost as good and much better schools, from Victoria. So I found it interesting because I did read a ton of these posts. A lot of our East Coast and Northeast friends say, listen, this is, you know, better weather and no more expensive than living in the Northeast, whereas anyone from the South and Midwest was kind of like, yeah, this is a struggle.
Yeah.
well, I think expenses are high, but I think any big city you go to is going to be like that. There's just no escaping it now.
And we are becoming a bigger city. We
Yes,
really
we
are.
are.
We're growing. And you notice that people are moving a little further out, though, too. So, like, you'll see areas of, like, Ruskin
Absolutely.
growing.
Parrish.
Yes. And then even as far, like, you know, Nokomis and further south, people are having to live further away from maybe where they work.
Which just means you drive a little bit more. I mean,
Right.
that isn't the end of the world. If you want to be here, you know, those are the things that people will do.
And most people in Atlanta drive like an hour and a half or something, so we've got it pretty good.
I do wonder about the impact on other things, because that's what the New York Times article talked a lot about, was that it influences restaurant patrons, because if you're spending all your money on rent and mortgage, it's harder to eat out. Or I'm sure theater tickets operate the same way. I mean, we're blessed because there is still a lot of affluence in town in Sarasota.
We've got so many wealthy people in town
Yeah,
that,
Right.
that doesn't affect them at all for the restaurants, the
It
theaters, or
actually
anything.
helps us because wealthy people love Sarasota, so they
Yes.
keep coming and buying.
And retired
homes
people
and-
have more time, too.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
I mean,
and they
definitely.
want to be entertained, first
They
class, and Nate's got it.
Right. No,
You know,
that's-
that is a nice reminder, though, for some of us younger people. I'm saying I'm younger, but some of the people
Younger
that are
than me.
complaining about maybe some of the older population or the wealthy population that they're making decisions. They're also allowing us to have a lot of extra perks by living here because
Yes,
they
somebody
foot
else
the
is
bill.
footing the basic
yeah.
bill.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
like donors. I mean, donors
Yes.
are why we have great theater.
Right.
We,
They are
we could never
phenomenal
pay
here.
for it ourselves.
Right,
Yeah.
ticket prices don't cover.
No.
Every
Right.
arts organization has told us that they only cover a small
cover the
amount.
operating costs. So.
Yeah, but for the young single one, it is a struggle.
Do you hear that from your actors?
Yes, yes.
I would think
a
you
lot.
do.
You know, you're moving out and you're trying to get your own apartment. It's a struggle in Sarasota. The apartment prices are very high.
They are.
For people getting their start on being independent in the city. But like you said, the donors and the wealthy retirees, they make up for whatever else because, and give the real estate industry, you know, opportunity to continue to put the prices up, to be honest with you.
Well, and in terms of performers, you know, Chicago and New York are places they're aspiring to next, and that's no cheaper. So,
No,
you know,
it's not. You're right.
It's just sort of the way it is as you're getting started.
Sort of the way it
And I
is.
say
We've
they
all
should
been there.
not complain, all those good-looking young people in your theater. I mean, they can just look at each other and say, wow, this is a great place to be.
Doesn't pay the bills, but it makes for some nice viewing.
Yeah,
All right, so when you make a purchase or you go to a restaurant, how often do you look at online reviews to see what others had to say? Well, the Pew Research Center says 82% of us either sometimes or always read reviews, and 2/3 believe they are generally accurate. But studies show there are many more positive reviews than negative, which consequently means we pay more attention to the negative ones because they stand out. Experts caution the subset of people who write negative reviews are not the average. Well, this certainly relates to everything we do, whether it's shopping purchases or theater reviews. Do negative voices get more attention?
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't believe the positive ones. I always think the company had those put in, but the negative ones, I know those were probably customers.
What if the competition paid to have the negative put in?
Oh, I never thought of that.
I don't believe anybody anymore when it comes to like retail or restaurants.
It happens
Well, and
sometimes.
if you have a great experience at a restaurant, let's say, you are, I believe, at least I'm less prone to go write them. I'm more prone to tell other people
Yeah,
in
sure.
person, but that's a good reminder that if you do have a positive experience, you should share it, because if you have a negative experience, the first place you're going is to tell the world.
Yet
Right.
there are more positives posted. So the
Yeah.
question is, are they legit or are they, you know, servers who were asked to promote their place?
When we travel, I will try to read the bulk of the reviews, and if things are popping up 3 or 4 times, like, oh, the beds are not comfortable in this hotel, if that's coming up multiple times, then I'll start to give that some notice. But for every very happy one, you'll find a very, very negative one, and vice versa.
I just don't believe any of them.
It's taking the credence out of reviews a little bit. It's frustrating. You don't really know what to believe.
No, well, like going to New York now, you know, you try to get a good price, but then you're looking at the reviews, and then one person, and it was like, okay.
Right.
You kind of got to end up making your own gut decision.
Right.
And you have a better time when you discover something on your own than when you're like, oh, I have a laundry list of 5 places that all my friends told me to go to, you know?
Yeah.
So we miss being a wanderer as we travel.
Too much information out there. So the movie Ant-Man and the Wasp opens on Friday. It stars Michelle Pfeiffer, and apparently getting her to star in your movie is no easy task. Pfeiffer admits and reportedly tells directors and producers up front her process on every single movie is to try and back out at the last minute. That's just her M.O. Apparently, she wants to be wooed. Nate, do you run into this at all? Do you have to woo people who think they're all that? I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer's pretty all that.
Not necessarily. Typically, actors are in such need for jobs
That's what I thought.
that I don't have to woo them in. I very seldom deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what would I do if I had one like that.
Yeah, I
Right.
think I
Every
just
now
would
and again,
woo.
I run into that when they have another competitive situation. They may say, well, you know, this one is like paying me a little, da 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 da, and then I have to kind of adjust.
Sweeten the pot.
sometimes. Yeah, but
Or-
typically they are just like, give me a job. I just want a job.
I think she should get over herself.
Yeah.
I think she better take
I
this
don't
part
think she has to get
now
over
while
herself.
She can't. Oh, the clock is ticking off.
But she passed on some pretty big hit movies. Like, she was offered Silence of the Lambs, Thelma and Louise, Pretty Woman, and she passed on all of those. And I wonder if she looks back and thought, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have asked him to woo me that much. You know?
Who's her husband? Has he got a wealthy?
David Kelly, who writes a lot of TV, right?
Right, yes,
Yeah, so
correct.
she-
So,
yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah,
it's
all right.
interesting to hear at this point she's still like, well, I don't know how bad you want me. All right, it is a big beach week, but it is also nice to be a couch potato sometimes, or you could combine the two like this guy did. He dragged his sofa to the shore, but he then proceeded to face it away from the water and dig into his phone. This is not here. You can tell that yellow sand is not our Gulf sand, and nobody would face away from our beautiful coast. So here's my question. Did his wife drag him? Does he hate people? I mean,
I think he
we
wants
never-
attention. He
Yeah.
wants people to look at him. If you're a couch potato, sit at home on your couch. But he was just saying, everybody look at me. I'm sitting on the
Right.
couch on the beach looking
It's a
backwards.
lot of work.
I think he's never going to get sand out of that couch. Because,
Right.
you know, if you take a blanket, you can't get it out. That's never coming out of there.
Well, you know, people who don't enjoy the beach, and there are those people, I live with a whole group of them. My children have decided the beach is itchy. But it's when you dislike it, you tend to dislike it vehemently, you know? So it is hard to get non-beachgoers to go. I think that might have been his protest method.
I'm bringing my comfort couch.
Exactly. All right, we're going to check out our happy hour.
Over the top. Yeah.
We're checking out our happy hour forecast, and when we come back, an amazing preview for the whole family from West Coast Black Theater Troupe.
Scattered showers build again today along our sea breeze front and gradually drift closer to us. Aided by a spinning area of low pressure out in the Atlantic, gradually drifting across the northern part of our state, it will enhance our rainfall chances. With an easterly wind flow, we'll watch the showers pushed back toward our coastline as well, bringing us mostly sunny start to the day, but that'll be followed by these west-moving storms building inland and drifting to the coast. We'll have a few coastal showers lingering into the evening, but by the time of fireworks displays tonight, most of those showers will have dissipated. Nevertheless, we're going to call it a first alert weather day because lots of people at the beaches during the afternoon and evening hours, staking out their spot for the fireworks displays, will be disrupted by showers and thunderstorms building and gradually drifting to the coast, and there will be numerous lightning strikes requiring everyone to remember their lightning safety rules. If you hear the thunder, you're in danger of a strike.
In the heat of the summer, things used to get very quiet here on the Suncoast, but now at the same time of the year, we've all got families and friends visiting from all over, and we're looking for something to entertain people of all ages. The West Coast Black Theater has come up with just the thing. It's called Rocking Down Fairy Tale Lane. It's a rousing musical comedy that gives fairy tales a very new twist. Artistic director Nate Jacobs wrote the book and the music, and he directs the show. Wow, Nate.
Okay.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that plot if you've got the energy.
It's just your favorite tale. We talk about Jack and the Beanstalk. We talk about Snow White. We talk about the Three Little Pigs and the Bad Wolf. But these characters take on characters that you have not seen before.
Aha.
It is hilarious. And the music is just hot. So these singing girls called the Fairy Tale Let's play also our storytellers to tell us the stories as we walk through the show. It's something I did 20 years ago, and it got so much rave review. Over the years, it was like 20 years ago, some of the kids that were in it, they were calling saying, you need to bring that show, now that you have this company, bring it back to the stage. So a couple of years ago, I did it with our summer camp kids, and the people went wild. So I thought it would be really fun to really take it to a professional level, which is the show that we're doing this summer, and present it again. So we're having a ball in the studio. We could barely get through rehearsals from laughing at the piece. So it is funny, and it's just a fun night from ages 2 to 92.
Oh, great.
We'll have a great time.
Well, now set up the song we're going to hear and introduce the performers.
This is the opening number of the show. The girls are singing doo-wop-wop. We are strolling down the lane. We're strolling down Fairy Tale Lane. And the Fairy Talettes sing this song. So that's what we're going to hear today.
Okay,
the
let's
opening
hear
song.
it. Take it away, ladies.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Florine.
I'm Shaquille.
I'm Tiffany.
and we are the Fairy Talettes.
Do-wop-wop, strolling down the lane. Do-wop-wop, fairy tale lane. Do-wop-wop, strolling down the lane. Do-wop-wop, fairy tale lane. Ah, 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 as we're strolling down the fairy tale lane. So you told your mama you want to hear a bedtime story about Goldilocks and Sleeping Beauty. Never old, always new. There's a story for me and you as we're strolling down Fairy Tale Avenue. Do-wop-wop, strolling down the lane. Do-wop-wop, fairy tale lane. Do-wop-wop, strolling down the lane. Do-wop-wop, fairy tale lane. Ah, 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 as we're strolling about Cinderella and Mother Goose's nursery rhymes. Come along, go with me to a land of fantasy where all your stories come alive. Do-wop-wop, strolling down the lane. Do-wop-wop, fairy tale lane. Do-wop-wop, strolling down the lane. Do-wop-wop, fairy tale lane. Ah, 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 ah. As we're strolling down the fairy tale lane. Rockin', rockin', boppin', boppin'. Strolling down the fairy tale lane.
Oh, fantastic. The West Coast Black Theater Troupe presents Rockin' Down Fairy Tale Lane, July 25th through August 12th. For more information and for tickets, go to the westcoastblacktheater.org. Coming up next, everything you need to know to see fireworks on the Suncoast tonight. But first, another song from the West Coast Black Theater Troupe. Ladies!
Will I all around me really tries to get me down? There's a place where I find peace to get my feet back on the ground. I believe in fairy tales over hills and over dale, because of fairy tales, life is so fair. I believe in fairy tales.
Soldiers in the Army National Guard live up to a set of time-honored principles. They stand ready to respond to any crisis. They serve in their communities as citizens and as soldiers. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Learn more at NationalGuard.com.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TrueStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now, for a free, no-obligation quote, TrueStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
Who else has been taking your prescriptions? Keep your medicine and your family safe and secure. Mind your meds. To learn how we can help, visit the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids at drugfree.org.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
We don't celebrate the 4th of July quietly here on the Suncoast. The 4th of July fireworks will soon be going off in all directions tonight. And Linda, you're the one in the know. What options do we have around town to see the fireworks? What about starting with the Bay?
Oh, the Bay, the spectacular fireworks display over Sarasota Bay. It's the grand finale of the Grand Prix boat races. It starts just after dark, about 9 o'clock. It's down just in front of Marina Jackson's. You can watch it anywhere around in Bayfront Park, up and down the streets, 41 41 all around there. It is just spectacular. But they're going off everywhere. Also on Siesta Key Beach, also on the South Jetty in Venice, and also on Longboat Key. So the whole skies are going to explode whatever way you look.
Lots of options. Tell us about Palmetto.
Palmetto, okay, that's the hottest thing going on. They have won all kind of awards. This is their huge 8th annual award-winning Independence Day Festival. And guess who it stars? Hall of Fame inductee Charlie Daniels. So if you like country music, here comes Charlie Daniels, and the concert is free. You will not find this many places. All the fun starts in Sutton Park at 4 p.m. Then the music starts a little later than that, and then when the night is over, everybody walks down to the Manatee River and watches the fireworks over the river, and that starts about 9 p.m. or about dusk. So it's going to be a beautiful day.
And Charlie Daniels, that's a great draw.
Yes. They always get big names up there, but they've been trying for him for several years.
Oh, that's great. That's great for us. All right, what about Snook Haven? I know you enjoy, they do at their annual festival.
I've been there for the last 2 years. They have a lot of fun at Snook Haven. They're having, this is their 5th annual Myakka River Kayak Festival, but you can rent or take your kayak, but you also have a lot of other things to do. It's mainly music and food and festivities, bands you will love, very patriotic feeling. So it's a big celebration, and it starts at about 11 o'clock until 4 p.m. tonight.
Great. All right, and for our South County friends, what about Punta Gorda?
Oh, this was the first thing I saw when I came to Sarasota. We went to Punta Gorda. They jump into the Peace River and swim across to Harpoon Harry's. Now, some people swim, some people float, some people take chairs and paddle, some people take canoes. This is a crazy bunch. And they get to Harpoon Harry's. The music starts at noon. I have to tell you that one year, my first year there, we were watching people swim. This would not happen today. And right behind them was an alligator. They were swimming very fast.
Can we just watch the swimmers if we don't want to dive in?
Do this. There wouldn't be a self-respecting alligator anywhere in sight now. There are hundreds of people.
All right, so a great option. And then also, too, if you don't want to be out and you want to kind of beat the heat, you can cool off and celebrate. Nate will be part of this. The Choral Artists of Sarasota present the Patriotic Spectacular, a salute to Independence Day at the First Church in Sarasota this afternoon at 4:30. You can find more information at choralartistsarasota.org. Great options. Thank you, Linda. Coming up next, Linda's going to introduce us to an amazing Suncoast woman.
Did you know that a dirty CPAP system can make you sick? If you knew what could be growing in your mask and hose, it would keep you up at night. Now SoClean.com has released the world's first and only automated hands-free CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. With its patented design, SoClean is fast, effective, and hands-free, killing 99.9% of all CPAP germs. Try SoClean now through this special TV offer free for 30 days. Just call 800-604-0398.
My health has improved. It's simple to use, and I'm not worried about infections.
SoClean works on all CPAP machines and popular masks, destroying CPAP bacteria, viruses, and germs without the daily hassle of washing your system by hand. Just place your mask in, close the lid, and in just minutes, voila! Sanitized and ready to use. Try SoClean risk-free for 30 days. This is a limited time offer. Call now, 800-604-0398. Or visit SoClean.com today.
Meet Blue. Blue's not feeling well. The prescription? Generic medication. Blue wonders, do they really work as well as name brands? Yes, generics and name brand medications do work the same. Even though they may look different, generics have the same key ingredients. FDA approval is equally rigorous for generics to make sure they're as safe and effective as name brands. And Blue even saves some green, making him a little less, well, blue. Talk to your doctor about generics and visit fda.gov/generic drugs.
At Boys and Girls Clubs, it's not just about trying new things.
Tanya, come here.
Learning the right steps.
2, 3, 4.
Or making contact. It's not just about exploring the future. It's about helping them build it. It's about making the connection. It's about proving every kid and teen who enters our doors has what it takes. Great futures start here.
My name is Stephen Jaffe. The law firm's name is Farmer Jaffe. One of the beautiful things about Julius is he's always smiling, and it becomes infectious. The fact that Julius has a disability has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of work that he's done. Just a great person you want on your staff.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish.
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back to Suncoast View. We're going to check back in with Kim from Orange Octopus. And Kim, all the chat amongst us is all the real things that are in your ice cream. So highlight a couple of your favorites for us.
So one of my favorites is Kentucky Honey Bourbon. We use bourbon and honey to flavor the ice cream. Another one is key lime pie, especially this time of year because it's nice and tart and it's refreshing. But we make a real key lime pie filling and we put it into the ice cream machine and create the delicious ice cream.
All right, both have our mouths watering. Orange Octopus out on south end of Siesta Key. We're going to join you in just a few minutes and learn about some toasted coconut and other American favorites. Linda?
Each week, we introduce you to an amazing Suncoast woman, someone who goes all out to make life better for all those around her. Today's amazing woman has the great gift of bringing people together and making them have such a good time. They happily donate their money and raise money for important causes here on the Suncoast. Welcome, Lucy Nakandri. Thank you so much for coming, Lucy.
Thank you, and it's great to be here this morning.
Oh, this is a very busy time for you. Tonight is the grand finale of the Grand Prix, right?
It certainly is. We had 12 days, 15 events, and this is the grand finale of a great week.
The fireworks.
Yes.
A lot of people don't realize that the Grand Prix makes the fireworks possible tonight.
We do. We work in close partnership with Marina Jack to produce the fireworks. We've been doing this roughly now for 13 years. There was a point in time where they were going away because of funding. We got some great sponsors involved. And what happens is the sponsors give more money than they need to cover the cost. It's a $60,000 expense to do the Bayfront fireworks. So we raise close to $100,000 on sponsorship. The remaining monies go to the charity. So we have to thank our generous sponsors for making it a great event for the community to enjoy and a wonderful evening.
Well, it has been a great, how many days? 10 days?
It's been 12 days, 15 events.
Oh.
And I can't wait till the fireworks go off tonight because then I can go,
How'd it go this year?
Oh,
Like closing of a show.
Yeah. Right, right, Nate? It went phenomenal. You know, we had a little bit of rain on Saturday, but we got all the races in. Every event went off without a hitch. Sunday was beautiful. The beaches were packed. The races went off great. So we're very excited, great crowds, and hopefully at the end, a lot of money for the charity.
Because that's what it's all about, the charities. Tell me about the charities that it helps here.
Well, Suncoast Charities for Children provides a grant every year to the Suncoast Foundation from the net proceeds raised from the entire festival. This festival and Thunder by the Bay, those are our two main fundraisers. We support 5 nonprofits, and we've built buildings for these nonprofits where they're in there virtually rent-free, serving over 8,000 clients with special needs from Northport, Venice to Sarasota. Sarasota County Special Olympics, for example, we built their entire campus down in Venice. They're in there rent-free, and now the money goes to help do any repairs that are needed. They need some new equipment, so I know that request is coming in to support them for ongoing programs and services.
And it wasn't painful for anybody. It was raised having fun.
It was raised having fun, and I think people realize that, and that is what gives us the momentum and the sponsors to be more generous year after year and keep supporting both festivals because of the money stays local.
Yeah, because you like motorcycles a lot too. You like boats and
motorcycles. I'm a gearhead, Linda. Yes, I love motorcycles. I love boats. I love anything with horsepower.
Take those passions and been able to raise money and help so many different charities on the Suncoast. That's great.
Yeah, Stephanie, over $20 million in facilities have been built. And I just want to mention it's Loveland Center, the Florida Center, Children First, Sarasota County Special Olympics, and the Haven. Those are all the agencies we support. We have a wonderful board of directors that really does a needs assessment every year and finds out what the needs are. And then we have a foundation board, because when that grant goes over, then the foundation board does the community reinvestment, if you will. So we fundraise on our side, and the foundation gives the money out. So
Pretty good for a little girl from Auburn, New York.
yeah, tiny farm town.
Yes,
really.
Central New York in the
Central New
house.
York,
Syracuse,
yeah.
yes.
See, yeah, Joey. Between
Well, how'd you
Syracuse and
get here?
Oh gosh, Linda. Well, all right. Second year of high school, my girlfriend and I, we said we want to go on spring break, and our parents wouldn't let us. So her grandparents lived in Clearwater. We said, okay, now we got an excuse, we can go. So we came down on spring break. Then when we went to college together, the first 2 years, I love the sun. I'm a sun. I just love the sun. So I said, we're going back down to Clearwater. Well, we discovered Sarasota. We took a drive down here. So second year of college, I said, that's it. I'm moving the day after graduation. Packed my car. My parents thought I was crazy. They said, well, we'll see you in about a week because you're coming. I knew nobody, nobody. But I had taken my resume, gotten an associate's degree at the time, got a job at a bank as an administrative assistant. The rest was history. So
Yeah, you
rest
did
was
pretty
history.
well.
Didn't know a soul. Here I am, 6 years later. And
But you were in banking. You did really well in banking, and you were there a long time.
yeah, I was in the banking industry for a long time, in mainly the marketing department. And I was always the go-to girl when they would do charitable events. If they had a March of Dimes walk, if they had to have a United Way Day, Lucy will organize it. Oh, let's get Lucy to organize it. So I really enjoyed putting events together.
Oh, yes.
And then, of course, in the 90s, when deregulation came about with banking, and I had gone after merger after merger, I said, huh. And I got into the nonprofit field, working for United Way for 13 years. Then I worked at the Florida Center, and I've been with Suncoast Charities now going on 12 years.
Well, I want to know your life lesson before we go.
Oh, boy.
Tell me that.
I actually have two.
Okay.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Oh, I'd love that from people.
You know what? And the second thing is always treat others as you would want to be treated, and that's important. Just be acceptant of who people are and be polite and treat them as you would want to be treated, and I'll tell you, it comes back to you tenfold.
Yes, it does.
That's
We can
it.
see how much money you've raised over the years, so
Well,
it really
and it's
works.
fun, and I have a great group of volunteers. There's 2 employees at Suncoast Charities. I want to give a shout out to Sarah. She's phenomenal. She works with me, and then we have over 350 volunteers. So thank them all.
But you make this a better place to live.
Well, thank
We've
you for
got
having
proof
me.
this week. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lucy. You're an amazing
Congratulations.
woman.
Thanks.
And thanks for the fireworks tonight.
Yeah.
Don't forget, they are on the Sarasota Bay starting tonight at about 9 o'clock, just as soon as it gets dark. So get down there and get a spot. Next, there's a fairway for everybody on the Suncoast, and it's for sale.
This is an ABC 7 News Update.
Good morning, I'm Ray Collins. Today at noon, Holmes Beach police say a man confessed to a burglary last week on Anna Maria Island. We'll tell you what the man is accused of doing. And a third of a July event got off to a windy and rainy start at Nathan Benderson Park yesterday. A storm blew through, knocking over vendors' tents, and today might not be a lot better. Let's get the forecast now from First Alert meteorologist John Scalzi.
Yeah, you know, again today we're going to have a situation where we have a little enhanced rainfall chance, and some of the storms could be strong once again because of a little trough of low pressure moving across the state. That combined with a general easterly flow will take showers that build along our sea breeze front, push them right back toward the coastline. And that gives us a 50% chance of seeing storms around later in the day. We'll call it a First Alert weather day because of that very reason. A lot of people at the coastline. You'll need to remember your lightning safety tips this afternoon.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, and you're struggling to pay your bills while your case is dragging on, that's where Oasis Financial comes in. Only Oasis has Oasis Express Cash that can get you from $500 to $25,000 in as little as 24 hours. Faster than anyone else. There's no risk and no out-of-pocket cost.
It was so simple. I made one phone call. Oasis was able to give me the money within 24 hours.
To pay for my electric bill, my rent, and my groceries for my children.
And even if you end up losing your case, Oasis lets you keep the money. So there's absolutely no risk to you. You don't have to worry about repaying Oasis.
If I had lost my case, then I wouldn't be responsible for paying the money back. And that was a blessing.
Oasis, they killed it, man. They helped me out. They gave me my life back.
See how much money you can get before your case settles. Call Oasis Financial because life moves faster than your case. 1-800-874-8185. 1-800-874-8185.
My name is Julius. I have cerebral palsy. I work for Farmer Jaffe Weising Law Firm. I do a lot of data entry and scanning documents. I want to increase my working experience to make the company much better. At the end of the day, it's good to think of the day's work and to think about what I have accomplished.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to abilitieswork.employflorida.com.
I took my first handful of pills, and that's when all my priorities seemed to change.
He would ask to use the bathroom in other people's homes.
He just assumed that they would have medication.
He'd go in their medicine cabinets and steal prescription drugs.
I wish I knew really what these prescription pills were.
We were so naive about the whole drug thing.
These are all synthetic forms of heroin.
Keep your medication locked up because you'll never notice that a pill is gone.
Mind your meds. Learn more from the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
We answered the call of duty and left our homes to serve in far-off lands. Now, we answer another call, this time at home, in our own communities, to respond in times of chaos, to use our strength, our skills, and our experiences to bring hope amid devastation and destruction. Together, as a team of brothers and sisters, we're continuing our mission to make this country a little stronger and a little better each day. We are Team Rubicon.
Some of the best public and private golf courses in the country are right here on the Suncoast, and there are many gorgeous homes located on them as well. Realtor Andrew Haddad is back with today's Suncoast for sale, and we are featuring golf course communities. You get that immediate great scenery and landscaping when you live on a golf course.
I mean, especially when you can play, 12 months a year down here.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So we got some of the most incredible courses. What I love about Suncoast is we have such a diversity in the courses. There's some, renowned private courses, there's some public courses, there's some semi-private courses, so there's really something for everyone. This first property I want to hop right into, I'll tell you what, this is, if you're looking for value and an amazing golf course, this is one of the most sought after golf courses in Sarasota. This is Heritage Oaks at Veranda. Look at the price point, under $175,000, completely updated, newly installed waterproof plank flooring. I mean, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Over 1,300 square feet. It's light and bright, gorgeous layout, and on this one as well, it's completely screened in. So you can open up the windows in the front, the windows in the back, and I'm saving the best for last because when you can open up the sliders and you're looking out, you're literally, I mean, incredible views. Lake views, golf course views, and now this community, though, is just stacked with amenities. You're talking about hard true tennis courts, newly renovated golf courts, fitness center has been expanded, 5 pools with the Junior Olympic pool. I mean, talk about $175,000. This is incredible.
That's
incredible, incredible.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Right.
So wanted to bring that one first.
Love it.
Second, we are in Sarasota. This is in Palmer Ranch. This is a Mara Villa. So again, for Sarasota, I want to set the stage that this is a phenomenal purchase price for being directly on the golf course. As we walk inside, this is in TPC Perstancia, direct views on the golf course. This is one of the, it's on the #1 fairway at the stadium course. There's multiple golf courses here. Very light and bright when you walk in. You're going to see in the next couple of photos, it's literally huge ceilings, tall ceilings, a lot of windows. So you're bringing that outside indoors. You can really enjoy that. Beautiful updated kitchen, luxury kitchen, gorgeous 2-story screened in lanai, beautiful water features out there. And again, you're paying for location at the same time. Ideal spot. We've got a community pool. In this community, there's a lot of different little segmented neighborhoods, and they all have some of their own amenities. So that's something that you can enjoy there as well. Again, golf course, 36-hole championship golf course out there as well. So again, Sarasota, close to the beaches, unbelievable value.
Beauty. Oh, what beauty.
All right, next we're going to head up a little bit north. So you guys have heard of Palm Air. So I love Palm Air because they just have a lot to offer. So right at $600,000, this is a stunning, contemporary, meticulously updated Arthur Ruttenberg home. So you're looking at 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, plus a den, over 2,500 square feet, plus an oversized 3-car garage. Incredible views as well out into the pool and the layout, very open floor plan, plantation shutters throughout, gourmet kitchen, breakfast bar, granite, everything in there. So Palm Air, though, is just, it's close to everything. You got the UTC Mall, you got all the amenities right there, you got the golf course right there, tennis club, everything. So I'll tell you what, overall value right here, I'm going to give this to Palm Air. This home is just incredible on the inside as well.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and then next we're actually going to be going down south. So my wife and I have been looking at this property. I think we're going to put an offer in.
Oh,
Just kidding.
really?
But this is literally on our short list because this is in Prestancia, very centrally located in Sarasota. Love this gated community. Now look at this. We overlook the 18th hole, the TPC Prestancia Clubhouse. Incredible location. Again, it's on a cul-de-sac. Showcase home when you walk in. Almost 3,600 square feet. You're looking at 3 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. Just a really intricate layout. You know, it's open, very functional. Even the kitchen is expansive. It has a connecting butler's pantry you can see there in the back. Prestancia itself, you're talking about 585 acres, and that includes 2 championship 18-hole golf courses. The Audubon Society has a presence out there as well, so very protected nature community. But look at this, balconies, verandas, lofts. It's just incredible.
I see kids jumping off those balconies in your world.
I see myself jumping off those balconies. You know. So it's love this property. There you go.
Very fun.
And then finally, Stephanie, I want to bring you the dream home.
Whoa.
So you guys have seen and heard about the Founders Club.
Yeah,
probably one of the most luxurious living communities. It's located. It's on 700 acres of just amazingness. $1.15 million. This is listed by Miranda Oswald of Keller Williams on the Water. She does a great job. But 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths with over 3,200 square feet. This property is absolutely incredible on the inside and out. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. We have just spacious open floor plan. Everything that you can expect in a dream home. And I brought this specifically because of the value, the luxury, and the price point as well. To buy into the Founders Club at $1.15 million with this type of amenities is an absolute steal.
Yes, some really good values out there.
Very good values,
right now.
and that's what we like to show. So
Absolutely. All right, thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Every single one of those homes that you just saw was available to buy as of right now.
This morning.
This morning. Who knows what's going to happen the rest of the day? And you may have to beat him to a couple of them. So if you want to find out more about any of these homes or many others, you can contact Andrew at sellingthesuncoast.com. All right, coming up next, we're going to get a little bit of a recap of what's been happening on one of our popular ABC shows.
My name is Haley. I have Fragile X syndrome. I work with Chartwells at Einstein's at FAU. I like being up front and interacting with students. The students are very nice and very hungry. Having a job is a big ticket for independence.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to abilitieswork.employflorida.com.
When ABC7 declares a First Alert Weather Day, it means we can expect major changes to weather conditions here along the Suncoast.
It means there could be severe, potentially dangerous weather ahead.
We tell you when a First Alert Weather Day is coming because we want you to be prepared.
A First Alert Weather Day is an advance warning. We'll let you know about any changes in the weather when the first signs appear.
ABC7 First Alert Weather. We're here for you.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. We're gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
Ever since I can remember, I've been intrigued by industrial design and the optimization.
Wait, that's passion? Ever since I can remember, my passion has been industrial design. We need 3D printers for Miss Adams' engineering program so that we are ready to solve 21st century challenges.
Impressive. Think It Up is a new initiative to support student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classroom today? Think It Up.
Chris Domine is a husband, father, an athlete, even an Ironman. But 10 years ago, Chris's kidneys were failing.
The doctor said if you don't do dialysis, if you don't get a kidney transplant, you are going to die.
Then Chris received a second chance, made possible by an organ donor.
Your well-being changes from loss of hope to better times ahead.
Imagine what you could make possible. Learn more and sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
Well, if you missed this week's episode of The Bachelorette, it's okay, it's a holiday week. But luckily, we have our Suncoast View producer, Kaylee Green, who is also our resident Bachelorette fanatic, can give us a little bit of a recap. All right, so Kaylee, no spoilers in case we still haven't caught up, but give us a little vague, what did we miss?
So basically, when I watched this episode, all I thought was, wow, I thought I was a drama queen until I watched these guys. There's one specific guy, Chris, who just wants all of Becca's time, and it could or could not result in bad news for him.
Ooh.
So that's all I'll say.
All right. Well, luckily, thank you. That was a very good spoiler-free recap. But you can find out Kaylee's entire recap of this week's episode of The Bachelorette by going to our website, suncoastview.com. And she loves to talk about it, so you can let her know your favorite moments in the comments below. All right, we are going to head into the kitchen with the Orange Octopus for some 4th of July ice cream.
This is an ABC 7 News Update.
Good morning, I'm Ray Collins. Happy 4th of July. Imagine a 19-hour flight. It would be the world's longest. 19 hours. We'll tell you which airline wants to try it again between New York and this particular country. And the Washington Capitals brought the Stanley Cup by the Annapolis newspaper 1 week after a tragic shooting there. We'll tell you why the equipment manager wanted to make that trip. But first, here's the 4th of July forecast from John Scalzi.
A lot of people going to be boating today and should be pretty nice for most of the day, except as we get into the later afternoon. We'll watch the wind shift west as the sea breeze form. That sea breeze will cause showers to build in inland areas. And then as we head into the later evening and early nighttime, we'll watch those showers drift back toward Gulf waters. Most of them will be showers, but a couple of them will be thunderstorms as well, so we'll watch for that. We'll call it a first alert weather day because of numerous lightning strikes on shore.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TruStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now, for a free, no-obligation quote, TruStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault and you're struggling to pay your bills while your case is dragging on, that's where Oasis Financial comes in. Only Oasis has Oasis Express Cash that can get you from $500 to $25,000 in as little as 24 hours, faster than anyone else. There's no risk and no out-of-pocket cost.
It was so simple. I made one phone call. Oasis was able to give me the money within 24 hours.
To pay for my electric bill, my rent, and my groceries for my children.
And even if you end up losing your case, Oasis lets you keep the money. So there's absolutely no risk to you. You don't have to worry about repaying Oasis.
If I had lost my case, then I wouldn't be responsible for paying the money back. And that was a blessing.
Oasis, they killed it, man. They helped me out. They gave me my life back.
See how much money you can get before your case settles. Call Oasis Financial because life moves faster than your case. 1-800-874-8185. 1-800-874-8185.
We're losing exotic animals on a daily basis, and the ones that we have in captivity are really the ambassadors for their wild counterparts. I'm Clayton Rozier from the Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary, housing over 150 exotic animals that needed a great home. And if you love animals, please help them. Do it locally. Support your local no-kill shelters, your local wild animal sanctuaries. Make a difference where you can.
Hunger is a growing problem in our area, and a huge number of Suncoast residents are suffering in silence.
It could be your coworker,
your child's classmate.
Or your friend fighting to secure their next meal. But you can help.
ABC7 is partnering with local organizations to help feed the Suncoast.
Go to mysuncoast.com/hunger to join the fight. Help us.
Help the hungry.
ABC7 News at 7 weeknights.
Welcome back. We're here with Kim from Orange Octopus. So what are we making here?
Lots of goodies.
Oh yeah, ice cream.
All right, so you put together something already that looks amazing. Is that something special for the 4th?
It's a banana split, a red, white, and blue banana split.
Classic. Okay, what are our ice cream flavors?
So we have strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
Okay.
And then a fresh blueberry sauce, a fresh strawberry sauce. And then because of the season, I put fresh berries on top of it.
Perfect.
A great way to be patriotic.
Yeah, I like the fresh berry addition too. That gives it a little something different. Okay, but you also have some floats that you said are very patriotic.
Yes.
So help us put together a float.
Okay, so one of the tricks with this one, so that it stays red, white, and blue, is you want to pack the ice cream in. Otherwise, the soda will make it.
That means we need a lot.
You need a lot.
All right,
yeah.
what colors first?
So let's go with red.
Okay. Oh, it's so scoopable too.
What is that?
Yeah, what
that's
is
a
that?
raspberry sorbet.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay, so shove it on down.
Yep. There we go. Perfect. And then the toasted coconut, which is the next flavor.
Toasted coconut.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That
Lots
looks
of
like the
coconut
perfect
cream
consistency.
and then some blueberries.
Okay. Oh,
You
that's
just
my
pour that
blue.
in if you
Okay.
want to. And a little bit more raspberry sorbet on top.
Okay, Joey.
I'm just hoping. There was a little bit that was going to come off.
Some Sprite. Would you mind
You're
opening
supposed
that
to be
bottle?
working down there, not
sorry.
eating.
Thank you.
Quality control.
All right, I'm messy.
No worries.
There we go.
Ice cream's always messy.
Okay, and then we're going to smash that down in there.
And then.
Is that enough?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, this is going to be
And
fun. Is it
then
going to bubble everywhere?
A little bit,
Oh
yeah. So
my, I
pour
can't
it
wait to see
slowly,
what
maybe a little bit
happens.
to the side. Gives a nice little topping.
How fun is this?
And it makes it even more fun when you have great straws. So some white and blue straws.
Oh, I love it.
And a soda spoon.
Okay.
Oh, you thought of everything.
The tall one right
the
there.
tall spoons.
Perfect.
All right.
And
that
it's a
is
meal on its own.
really
that looks so
cool
good.
looking. I'm going to put that right up
And
front.
we can get the ingredients from you and make this at home with the kids.
Definitely. Stop by and pick
Perfect
up a pint or a
idea.
quart
Oh, the
and-
bubbles with the Sprite are a great idea. Okay, and then you've got some fun cones too?
Yes, and I actually like doing this with my boys, a 4- and a 6-year-old, and it's fun to do, and it gets them into.
You're the 6-year-old, I'm the 4-year-old.
So you just take some frosting, and you paint it on the side like this. Nice and easy.
Good
and
idea.
you just roll it in. If you want to roll it in the sprinkles.
You wrote a musical. You can do this.
Easy enough. That goes right in there.
Okay, right.
Hey, that's very good.
And then a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top.
Oh,
is,
there's the ice cream, and
yep.
here's the scooper.
Yep.
I love the reminder about decorating cones, because that's what makes it so special when you go out.
Right,
Is that you
exactly.
can get a decorated cone, so no reason
Oh,
not to
yeah,
do that at
of
home as
course.
well.
Yep.
But you do have to bring home this great ice cream, and this one I may claim. You were onto something.
I'm telling you.
See there?
So
Very
it's
good.
Nice and easy to do,
What is
and
your
fun for the
secret
kids.
for all of your ice cream? I know that we talked a little earlier about you like to infuse like natural, like the real ingredients. The bourbon is in your bourbon honey, and, and the key lime pie filling is in your key lime ice cream. What else? What's your approach?
So we like to go through grocery stores and see what's available to everybody and use those ingredients in
Well,
our
you'll
ice
have
cream.
to eat it, Nate.
Yeah.
So like with the toasted coconut, did you then toast the coconut first and then mix it into the ice cream? Because it's got a great crunch.
Yes, it is toasted first. Yep.
Wow.
And our
You can really
butter
tell the
pecan,
difference.
It's we toast our own pecans. We actually had to lock away our pecans and our brownie bits and our ooey gooey brownie from all the employees because it was just disappearing. So,
I don't want to pick
now
on
they're
her,
in
but
a
I will call
secret
Stephanie
spot.
out that if she worked for you, that would be.
That would. I'm a
She
picker.
takes in little pieces.
I'm a picker because it doesn't count if you just have a little. So therefore, if you pick, it's all good.
And is there a taste testing committee when you come up with new flavors?
Yes.
I was going to say, and if not, would you like to hire us?
What days are those
We're good.
typically taking place? I volunteer.
There is nothing more all-American than ice cream, and you'll want to head head to Orange Octopus. Visit Kim and all these amazing flavors. Everything made from fresh ingredients, and boy, you can really taste the difference. So a lot of fun to get some tastes of that. Again, Orange Octopus is on the south end of Siesta Key, just over the bridge. So enjoy. It's going to be a great day and night, of course, to celebrate our nation's birthday. So have some ice cream, enjoy the barbecues, watch some fireworks, but most importantly, stay safe. Nate, great to have you here.
Thank you.
We look
Happy
forward.
4th, everybody.
We look forward to seeing you as part of the celebration
yeah.
from the crowd.
Yeah.
So
You'll be singing.
Lots of great things going on. All right, everybody, be safe and take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view.
See there?
Very good.
Nice and easy to do.
What is
and
your
fun for the
secret
kids.
for all of your ice cream? I know that we talked a little earlier about you like to infuse like natural, like the real ingredients. The bourbon is in your bourbon honey, and the key lime pie filling is in your key lime ice cream. What else? What's your approach?
So we like to go through grocery stores and see what's available to everybody and use those ingredients in our
Well, you'll
ice
have
cream.
to eat it, Nate.
Yeah.
So like with the toasted coconut, did you then toast the coconut first and then mix it into the ice cream? Because it's got a great crunch.
Yes, it is toasted first.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
And our
You can really
butter
tell the
pecan,
difference.
it's we toast our own pecans. We actually had to lock away our pecans and our brownie bits and our ooey gooey brownie from all the employees because it was just disappearing. So,
I don't want to pick
now
on
they're
her,
in
but
a
I will call
secret
Stephanie
spot.
out that if she worked for you, that would be.
That would. I'm a
She
picker.
takes in little pieces.
I'm a picker because it doesn't count if you just have a little. So therefore, if you pick, it's all good.
And is there a taste testing committee when you come up with new flavors?
Yes.
I was going to say, and if not, would you like to hire us?
What days are those
We're good.
typically taking place? I volunteer.
There is nothing more all-American than ice cream, and you'll want to head to Orange Octopus. Visit Kim and all these amazing flavors. Everything made from fresh ingredients, and boy, you can really taste the difference. So a lot of fun to get some tastes of that. Again, Orange Octopus is on the south end of Siesta Key, just over the bridge. So enjoy. It's going to be a great day and night, of course, to celebrate our nation's birthday. So have some ice cream, enjoy the barbecues, watch some fireworks, but most importantly, stay safe. Nate, great to have you here.
Thank you.
We look
Happy
forward.
4th, everybody.
We look forward to seeing you as part of the celebration
4 o'clock, yeah.
from the crowd.
4 o'clock,
lots,
you'll be singing.
Lots of great things going on. All right, everybody, be safe and take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view.